Working with tables. How to insert a blank table into a document. First, you need to place your insertion point in the place where you want the table to appear. Then go to Insert, then click on Table. After that, decide how many rows and how many columns you want to see in your table, and then the table will be inserted. Let us try. So if I want to insert a table here, go to Insert, Table. Now just from this grid you can decide how many table and how many columns you want to insert. Let us click now. So I got this table with some columns and some rows. The columns, these are the columns, these are the vertical portion, and the rows are the horizontal portion. Another way is converting existing text to table. If you have some text and you want to convert it as table, you can do that also. How can we do that? Let me show you. I have this text. I want to convert it into table. You can notice very easily you can select the text. Okay. Go to Insert, Table, and then click on Convert Text to Table. I got this window. You can see here separate text at paragraph, commas, tabs, or others. Because in my text, no commas, no tabs, I'm going to click on other. We can see I got the table. Another example, I added commas between the words. So I want this to be in column 1 and this in column 2 and this in column 3. So again, I will select this, go to Insert and click on Table, Convert Text to Table. Now I'll click on commas, this one. Okay, again, you can see. A third situation is using tabs, because one tab is added between these words. So if I use this way, I can click again in Table and Convert to, and then tabs, because a tab is separating the text. Click on OK. So I can now see I got all of these tables using different ways. Okay, how can we add a row above existing row? And how can we add a column also to the right or to the left of another existing column? So to do that, let us, okay, if I want to add a table, sorry, if I want to add a row, for example, between these two, in new version of Words, if you click, for example, here, yes, if you go in between two existing rows, you can notice this plus sign appear here. So if you click here, you will get a new blank row. The same thing if you do it for the columns. If you click here, you got a new blank column. So this is very easy to do it. Another way to do that, let me just try to do that here on this table. So I will highlight row 2, then right click, insert row above, or you want it below. Let me choose above. So you can see I got it. The same thing if you want to add a row, a column. If you highlight this one, right click, insert column to the left or to the right. Let me choose to the left. So you can see I got it. So you can do it by just clicking here with the plus sign as we've seen before, like this, or we can use the right click and insert rows or columns. So this is how we do it, and it is shown on the slides. Okay, if I want to delete a row or a column, so select the row. If I want to delete this row or this column, okay, right click, delete columns. You can see the column is deleted. If I want to delete the row, again I can select the row from outside, right click, delete rows, so it is deleted. Okay, if I click like this, again I want to delete this one, right click, delete cells. You can see here I got delete cells, and then from here I can choose delete entire row or delete entire column. Because I want to delete the entire row, I'll click here and click on OK. So this is how can we delete a column, or how can we delete